Hello dear students, the next topic is hypergeometric equations. Okay, so first I have to find out the general solution for my hypergeometric equation. So the equation is given by, that is second order differential equation is given by x into 1 minus x y double dash plus gamma minus of alpha plus beta plus 1 into x into y dash minus alpha beta y is equal to 0. This is nothing but my hypergeometric differential equation, that is second order differential equation. First we have to find out the solution for this differential equation. Here your gamma is not an integer. Okay, gamma is not an integer, so we will just return gamma as it is. We are not changing the value anywhere. Okay, so now first what we have to do, we have to compare this hypergeometric differential equation with the standard differential equation, that is nothing but y double dash plus p of x into y dash plus q of x into y is equal to 0. At x is equal to 0, we have to find out whether it is an ordinary point or a regular singular point, right? So p of x is equal to gamma minus of alpha plus beta plus 1 into x whole divided by x into 1 minus x. At x is equal to 0, p of x will be infinity, right? Similarly for q of x minus alpha beta divided by x into 1 minus x, again at x is equal to 0, your q of x will become infinity. So now this is not an ordinary point. I should check the singularity, right? So let's check the singularity. X into p of x is equal to x into gamma minus of alpha plus beta plus 1 into x divided by x into 1 minus x. X gets cancelled. So at x is equal to 0, this whole term will become 0, but I will get gamma, right? Similarly, x square into q of x is equal to alpha minus alpha beta divided by x into 1 minus x into x square. So x gets cancelled. This will be 0. So now we are getting analytical solution. Gamma may not be an integer, but there will be some value for gamma, right? It may be some parameter. So from that I can conclude that this is also some constant value. Therefore, x is equal to 0 is a regular singular point. So for regular singular point, we will solve this hypergeometric equation using Frobenius method. So the power series we are considering here is y is equal to summation m is equal to 0 to infinity am x power k plus m. So now y dash will be summation m is equal to 0 to infinity k plus m into am x power k plus m minus 1. Similarly, y double dash will be summation m is equal to 0 to infinity k plus m into k plus m minus 1 am into x power k plus m minus 2. Now let's substitute these values with the to equation 1, that is nothing but the standard hypergeometric differential equation. Okay, so I will rewrite the equation here. X minus x square into y double dash plus gamma minus of alpha plus beta plus 1 into x y dash minus alpha beta into y is equal to 0. So let's substitute all the values here. We will get x minus x square into summation m is equal to 0 to infinity k plus m into k plus m minus 1 into am x power k plus m minus 2 plus gamma minus alpha plus beta plus 1 into x into summation m is equal to 0 to infinity k plus m into am x power k plus m minus 1 minus alpha beta into summation m is equal to 0 to infinity am into x power k plus m is equal to 0. So let's multiply x minus x square with this term, and we will multiply these terms with this. We will get this implies, I will write the next part directly, just go through it. You will get this step after multiplying the terms, and if you take x power k plus m minus 1 as common, you will get these terms, and if you take am into x power k plus 1 m as common, you will get these terms. Okay, this is very easy, you can simplify that. So now this will become summation m is equal to 0 to infinity am into k plus m into k plus m minus 1 plus gamma. From these two terms I am taking k plus m as common, so we are getting k plus m minus 1 plus gamma into x power k plus m minus 1 minus summation m is equal to 0 to infinity am into k plus m whole square plus alpha plus beta into k plus m plus alpha beta into x power k plus m. Here I have already k plus m, right? So this will become alpha into k plus m plus beta into k plus m plus k plus m, right? From this we can write k plus m whole square plus alpha plus beta into k plus m plus alpha beta as it is. Okay, this will reduce to, this is equal to 0, summation m is equal to 0 to infinity am into k plus m into k plus m minus 1 plus gamma into x power k plus m minus 1. If you simplify these things, you will get, sorry this is minus, right, minus summation m is equal to 0 to infinity am into k plus m plus alpha into k plus m plus beta into x power k plus m is equal to 0. Okay, so now I have to consider the smallest power of x. We have to equating to 0 the coefficient of the smallest power of x. So here if I consider m is equal to 0, the smallest coefficient is x power k minus 1, right? So a naught into k into k minus 1 plus gamma is equal to 0. Since a naught is not equal to 0, I can write this as k into k minus 1 plus gamma is equal to 0. So now we have values for k as k is equal to 0, 1 and gamma, sorry that is minus gamma, and gamma is not an integer, right? So now let's find out the recurrence relation. In order to find the recurrence relation, let's equate x power k plus m minus 1. Here I have x power k plus m. I should make this as m minus 1. That means I should replace m by m minus 1. Here your m will starts from 1 now, right? So now we will get am into k plus m into k plus m minus 1 plus gamma minus a m minus 1, here m is replacing by m minus 1, into k plus m minus 1 plus alpha into k plus m minus 1 plus beta whole divided by, this is equal to 0, right? So now am is nothing but k plus m minus 1 plus alpha into k plus m minus 1 plus beta whole divided by k plus m into k plus m minus 1 plus gamma into am minus 1, right? So now let's give values to k. First k is nothing but, this is 1 minus gamma, right? K is equal to 0 and k is equal to 1 minus gamma. So if I put k is equal to 0, case 1, if k is equal to 0, m is equal to 1, 2, 3 substitute madidre, we will get a1 is equal to alpha beta, k is 0, m is 1, 1 plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled, you will get alpha here, you will get beta here, k is 0, this term gets cancelled, m is 1 into gamma is, I will write as it is. So m is 1, this is a naught. So a1 is nothing but alpha beta by 1 into gamma into a naught. Similarly a2 you will get as alpha plus 1 beta plus 1 divided by 2 into gamma plus 1. Similar into a1. So a2 is nothing but, we will get it as alpha into alpha plus 1 beta into beta plus 1 divided by 1 into 2 gamma into gamma plus 1 into a naught, right? Similarly a3 is equal to alpha plus 2 beta plus 2 divided by 3 into gamma plus 2. Okay. So into, this is a2, right? So again substitute the value of a2 here. You will get a3 as alpha into alpha plus 1 into alpha plus 2 beta into beta plus 1 into beta plus 2 divided by 1 into 2 into 3 into gamma plus 1 into gamma plus 2 a naught. This is when k is equal to 0. So your series solution will become y is equal to a into 1 plus alpha beta by 1 into gamma into x plus alpha into alpha plus 1 beta into beta plus 1 divided by 1 into 2 gamma into gamma plus 1 x square plus so on, right? So if I consider a is equal to 1, this series on the right hand side will become hypergeometric series. Okay, this is nothing but, if a is equal to 0, 1, this is nothing but hypergeometric series, and we represent this as f 2 1 of alpha beta gamma x. This is how we will represent the hypergeometric series. When a is equal to 1, the whole series will become hypergeometric series, and we will represent that as f(21) of alpha beta gamma x. Okay, so this is nothing but the solution of your equation 1. Similarly, when k is equal to 1 minus gamma, your recurrence relation will become am is equal to 1 minus gamma plus m minus 1 plus alpha into 1 minus gamma plus m minus 1 plus beta whole divided by 1 minus gamma plus m into 1 minus gamma plus m minus 1 plus gamma into am minus 1. So to your recurrence relation, I have just substituted the value of k as 1 minus gamma. So this is nothing but, to make this short, I will write this as am is equal to alpha dash plus m minus 1 into beta dash plus m minus 1 whole divided by m into gamma dash plus m minus 1 into am minus 1. Okay, where your alpha dash is nothing but 1 minus gamma plus alpha, and beta dash is nothing but 1 minus gamma plus beta, and gamma dash is nothing but 2 minus gamma. Okay, so now again we have to find out the value of a1, a2, a3. So if m is equal to 1, we will get a1 as alpha dash beta dash by 1 into gamma into a naught. Similarly, a2 is nothing but alpha dash plus 1 into beta dash plus 1 divided by 2 into gamma dash plus 1 into a1. This is nothing but alpha dash into alpha dash plus 1 beta dash into beta dash plus 1 divided by 1 into 2 into gamma dash into gamma dash plus 1, right, into a naught. So let's substitute all these values and let's write the general solution now. So that is nothing but y is equal to some b into x power 1 minus gamma. Here in the first case we have considered k is equal to 0, right? So if I write a power a into x power 0, this is nothing but 1. That's why I have considered a itself. But here I have value for k, that is 1 minus gamma. So this will become x power 1 minus gamma into 1 plus alpha dash into beta dash by 1 into gamma dash into x plus alpha dash into alpha dash plus 1 into beta dash plus 1 whole divided by 1 into 2 into gamma dash into 1 plus gamma dash into x square plus so on. So again here, if b is equal to 1, this whole series become hypergeometric series. Okay, so and we can express that or represent it that as f(21) into, there we were writing alpha beta, here it is alpha dash beta dash, and alpha dash is nothing but 1 minus gamma plus alpha, beta dash is nothing but 1 minus gamma plus beta, and gamma dash is nothing but 2 minus gamma and x, right? So finally we can write the solution as y is equal to a into f21 into alpha beta gamma x plus b into x power gamma minus 1 into f21 into 1 minus gamma plus alpha 1 minus gamma plus beta 2 minus gamma into x. This is nothing but my general solution for hypergeometric series. Where this a and b are some arbitrary constants and f21 alpha beta gamma x is nothing but your hypergeometric function. Okay, thank you.